Evening. I'm Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom, Hypno Acuity, and Pure Liberation Television. Tonight we're talking about frequencies of easy. We've been taught that life is hard, but life is never hard. We made it hard because we never appreciated our life, and we stayed stuck inside what everybody else wanted us to know and do. That was my thing. I taught myself life is hard. This is something I awakened to and I really admit to. I taught myself that life was hard. See, you learn from the outside world, but you actually teach yourself. And I stayed stuck in my thinking, knowing, memory, mind, trying to think and know my way through life. But what I really discovered about trying to know my way through life, I stayed stuck in yesterday. Because you think you know your way to yesterday, and you never ever do anything else and that's all you ever do is stay stuck in yesterday, and that's all you ever do. Because the world lives in a subconscious representation of the past. And that's what I've done, and I admitted that. Now I understand life is a voyage of visionary optimism, yesing a day, animated gumption, enjoying today. As I awaken to where I'm at in life, I realize my egotistical arrogance, know-it-all ignorance, and thinking I had to be the center of attention was the biggest challenge I faced. And so if that is you, and I do these shows to show people whatever you hide from the world is what the world is looking for to expand. And that's why I show people the wisdom and the way I grew up. And I'm glad I grew up on the farm and things, because it made life a lot better than staying stuck in trying to be thinking I was owed something. And when I was younger, I thought I was owed things, and I blamed my parents and stuff like that. And blaming your parents for anything is a fallacy. Your parents, once they get you out of the house, you're on your own. And the biggest mistake I can say my parents did is when I got in a first hardship, they loaned me money to help me out. Parents, I'm going to give you this. Never give your kids money on the first time. Let them figure it out. And then down the road, I had to figure it out, and it was a little more explosive. Let's just be honest. You know, life is fun when you let go and you get into the flow of the listening energy inside yourself. You're going to listen your way to wherever you desire to go. You're going to think and know your way to yesterday. But the frequencies of easy, just say that. Frequencies of easy. And that's inside you, and it's a listening, liminal carpet glide through life. See, life is a glide, but we try to make it a hard and punish ourselves with our thinking, memory, mind, and oh my God, why does this happen to me? That was one of my deceiving things. Why is it happening to me? Instead of, why is this occurring for me to expand? Life occurs for you with the frequencies of easy. Energizing audacity, stimulating, enterprising wizardry sets you free from you. And that's the thing about all this stuff we're trying to do. You're trying to liberate you from you. That's what it is. And understand you, and that's all it is. But we really try to stay stuck in this thinking, knowing mind. We think we have to know our way through life. And we have to do zero. All we have to do is enjoy life instead of trying to be in life. You know, we get all caught up in this stuff, and then we get mad at the world, and then we blame the world, and then we think somebody else is responsible and accountable for our life. Then pretty soon we're sitting somewhere wondering what the well happened to us. And that's where I never ever want to be again. That happened to me once, but I'll never ever do that again, because I win within me. And that's where I set myself free to enjoy life. And it's about the liberation of me to lionize internal brilliance every day, realizing appreciation, tantalize internal optimism now. And see, that's all we have is now. But the frequencies of easy, and all that is a feeling, a listening, enlightenment, awakenings, understanding, and appreciation. But life is an awakening, and that's your challenges and all that other stuff you think is really a travesty or a challenge. It's an awakening. See, we've been taught, we stayed in the misery of history, we never understood the awakenings of history, because we have the same kind of events going on since I've been alive. We've went from one type of Saddam Hussein leader, the Shah of Iran, all this stuff. We've never entered and colored a fresh and a colorful subconscious scenery of peace and prosperity. Because peace is prosperity, expanding of acumen, celebrating every day. But we try to stay inside the thinking, knowing mind. We have to know before we go, so we bestow ourselves in yesterday. What I really want to open up to is the frequencies of easy. And this pure liberation is wide awake meditation. Feeling my frequencies of easy energizes my free-flowing inspirations, enlightening my listening for the clarity of my dreams. Inspiration is something that's inside you. See, something I awaken to, people are afraid of inspiration because you're not being told what to do. You have to discover it yourself. And all your things from intuition is inside you. But it's really about you awakening to your talents. And that's the thing. The talents, your unique talents, will never ever fit inside a school book, anybody's book, except for the ones you write and express to the world. And the thing, I never use the AI stuff, and it's good, but I never want to diminish the wisdom that comes from my free flowing energy. I always want my free flowing energy to expand me. And if you can get into the energy, because the universe is energy, the physical world is energy, because it's wind, snow, rain, that's all energy. And we're all energy. So it's a free flowing energy. You're thinking, everything you think, know, and knowledge is subconscious blocks, because they all come from yesterday. And that's something I really understand. The frequencies of easy expand me out of yesterday, because everything I think, know, learn, knowledge, viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, ancestor remembrances are camouflage limitations to my dreams and unadmitted apathy, keeping me in a comfort zone of what I think and know, and afraid to move beyond it. But what I'm really afraid of, I discovered, is my own talents. Because when you step out onto the airwaves of brave, you're standing in midair, daring yourself to take the step. And I'm still taking the steps. But it's okay to be out there. Failure is setting in the comfort zone with unadmitted apathy and never understanding the education system is what everybody else wants you to know, do, think, and live inside. So when you blast out of there with your brilliant lure, appreciating sassy tenacity, you really rise and shine to your divine daredevilry, setting yourself free from you to understand you. That's a thing. Understanding your abilities and agility and audacity and adventurous acumen to expand through life opens your eyes of wise to who you are. And I want to thank you. I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity and Pure Liberation Television, to open up my eyes of wise to play on my fields of prosperity. Because my little mouse here don't want to play right tonight. So I want to thank you, and may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me in the world. Thank you, and good night.